things happen for you, not to you. Things happen for you, not to you. So if you're in a position to do so, I want you guys to take some notes, whether it's on your phone or something like that. Take some notes, because what I'm getting ready to share with you for today, it's going to make a massive difference for you, your mentality, because you got to understand that to achieve real lasting success, you've got to recognize that obstacles, trials, setbacks, they're necessary. I've always said ever since I heard that every setback is a setup for a greater comeback. In fact, a lot of the times the setbacks actually end up being kind of hidden blessings for your life. That's been my own personal experience, because what happens is those obstacles, those setbacks, they strengthen you. They test you just like a muscle. And so you've got to have resistance in order for the muscles to grow, because they prepare you for anything and everything that life is going to continue to throw at you. And probably some of you watching this right now, you're going through a trial as we speak. You're going through a test right now while you're experiencing the setup. And so you got to take that as an encouraging sign. You got to keep pushing forward. As Dolly Parton said, you can't have the rainbows without the rain. So what you do when this stuff happens is the key. You just keep pushing through. Because for me personally, in my mind, I almost quit many times in this business over and over over the years. Probably like, Brandon, I was thinking of quitting this morning, right? Put a 1 in the chat or the comments in front of you if that's been you, because I think that everybody can relate to that. You want to quit something. Many want to quit, whatever it is. It could be a workout program. It could be a certain, nutrition diet or something like that. Trading, relationships. They just want to quit. They're going to say, I'm not trading anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. Now, for me, I've had my share of adversities, my share of disappointments in being an entrepreneur, which I know that a lot of you guys watching this right now, you're in that space. It's the most tremendous personal development program, isn't it? The most tremendous personal development program in the history of the world is entrepreneurship. It has a massive compensation plan attached to it if you can make it happen, but it's also one of the greatest self-awareness and self-discovery processes that you're probably ever going to go through. Because being an entrepreneur, it's not easy, but it's worth it. See, I don't believe that people were born into a life merely to survive. They should be thriving. You should go from surviving to thriving, because you were not put here just to survive and get to the weekend. I believe that every single one of you are here with a specific purpose, because the reality is that people matter. Things don't. People matter. Things don't. I became, let's just say, a big earner early on in my life, but I can tell you at the end of the day, it was all about people. Benjamin Franklin said most men die at 25, but we don't get around to burying them until they're about 75. Because most people, they stop progressing. They stop growing, and eventually, emotionally, mentally, everything they just begin to kind of die inside. They're existing every day. Most people, they're not living a fulfilling life. They stop doing what the 6-year-old version of them used to do when they actually had dreams and goals, right? They stop growing. They stop progressing. They simply exist every day. And this is what I want you guys to get as a part of this message, is that for me personally, and hopefully for you, I want to be constantly growing, constantly striving to reach the ultimate version of the person that I need to be. And that's why when people say, how do you do it? How do you keep going? Because every day, every week, I just want to get better. I'm constantly adapting my thinking, adjusting my schedule, my actions, my method of communication, how I actually talk to people, how I present. I'm improving on my kindness. I'm improving in my charity. I'm improving in the way that I actually interact with people. I'm improving in my fitness, my nutrition, and things like that. So my message for you today is that things happen for you, not to you. When stuff happens in your trading account, you learn a lesson. When stuff happens in your business, where maybe you lose a rank or a bunch of volume, it allows you and compels you to be humble and realize that we may have taken it for granted. Maybe I wasn't as grateful as I should have been when I was at that rank. And so you learn things, you gain wisdom, and this is how you grow. And so with that, I want to close this episode for today. Hopefully you guys got some value. If you did, put value inside the chat. Hope you guys have an amazing day, and we'll talk soon on the next episode. Thanks, everyone.